Hello, I'm Shihab Ratansi in Washington. Here are the main stories brought to you by Al Jazeera. The UN Human Rights Council has backed the Goldstone report into Israel's war on Gaza, which accuses both Hamas and Israel of committing war crimes. The Council's endorsement has been welcomed by the Palestinians, but criticized by Israel. Al Jazeera's Mike Hanna was in Geneva for the vote.
The Goldstone report making very clear that it's not only Israel that should investigate its actions credibly, but also Hamas and other armed groups within the Palestinian territory. Ultimately, though, a success for those who wanted to see a full endorsement of the Goldstone mission report, and importantly, a victory for those who believe that any party that abrogates human rights must eventually be held accountable.
On Friday, there was yet another suicide attack in Pakistan, killing 12 people. The suicide bombers striking a police building in the northwestern city of Peshawar. The bombing, the latest in a wave of attacks that's killed 150 over the past few days. In Islamabad, the Prime Minister and other leaders met with the army chief to discuss plans to target Taliban strongholds. An 8-year-old girl and a woman were among 4 people killed in a shootout involving NATO forces in central Afghanistan. There were conflicting accounts of the gun battle, though. International forces say fighters attacked a joint NATO-Afghan patrol in the province of Ghazni. Witnesses say, though, there were no Taliban fighters in the area. Zimbabwe's Prime Minister suspended cooperation with the unity government after one of his aides, Roy Bennett, was arrested on terrorism charges. Morgan Tsvangirai called President Robert Mugabe's party dishonest and unreliable. Bennett has been released on bail and will stand trial on Monday. A top aide of Honduran ousted President Manuel Zelaya says talks to resolve the political crisis have collapsed. Patricia Rodas, the foreign minister of Zelaya's ousted government, says the talks collapsed because the interim government refuses to accept Zelaya's return to the presidency. Zelaya had set a Thursday deadline for a deal. And those are our top stories. Don't forget, you can always keep up to date with the news on our website. The address, aljazeera.net/English.